and you hit party settings, right? And then you got to go down to allow your voice to be shared, then hit allow always. Yeah, and then hit always allow. Just so my stream can hear you. That can be started. Wait, can you say something real quick?
Man can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the big scam, but he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards. You just on your 5th grand. Run it up, run it up, run it up.
Who's your QB?
Count it up. Hey, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she wanted like me, cause I like she can't count on him. She trying to be nosy and hit up my ex. She like, girl, you can count on him.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Oh, no.
The veteran Matt Bryant set to rock and roll. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing is Wentz. Buying time to his left. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Now Wentz escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep. Oh, throw it across his body, and it's intercepted. It's Eric Harris who picks it. And this one will be brought back to the 22. He was looking for Edelman there. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game at INT.
It's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
You just make it so they can hear you when you say it.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Why didn't you make it so the screen could hear you?
Draw play, Elliott. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers.
What?
Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I can, but my stream can't.
On 2nd down, Elliott.
No, it's because you don't have the setting
he's
on.
going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet, they're going to go for it on 4th. On 4th down, Vick dancing.
Throw that.
To eat this one as down he goes. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander.
I threw that.
Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you pumped the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact they went for it.
It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. They go play action here on 1st down. Flushed out right. And
no, that's an easy pick.
Football in. It's knocked
right
away
there.
and
It literally
incomplete.
bounced off his hand.
Veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for.
Trust me, it's hard to score in this because everyone has such good teams.
Bring up 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time.
But I know a play that's going to give me a TD. I just need to wait until I think it might work.
3rd and long, it's Wentz. And going deep for Hill. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for
Oh,
this.
you're going for it. You are so aggressive.
This
is an easy touchdown now for me.
Loosen them up and have them back on their heels.
Now Wentz. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted.
No, why did I get the pick?
By Stephon Gilmore. And his guys
Oh my God. I could have had an easy TD, but no, now I'm way down here.
Edelman, the intended receiver that time. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Elliott. Deion Sanders
4
up
yards
to
is
make
good
the tackle.
enough. Oh, never mind, that's
One
only
thing to keep
2.
in mind, partner, especially
That
in the
is not
second
good
half,
enough.
when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the 1st half, maybe not so much in the 2nd half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Play action now, Vick.
No,
You
why
saw
would
that one
you
coming. It's
throw it?
intercepted, thrown back across his body. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Who's your DB?
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Who is it?
So after the INT, here's Wentz. Being chased out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Darius Leonard able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Throwing on 2nd and long. Wentz.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, but now it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Flush to his right. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the former 1st rounder, Jimmy Ward. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving
Tyreek
to
is
his
not going to
right
work on
and trying to shift
my
the
DB.
coverage,
I'm just saying.
But instead, he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the return just got across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
So that's back
Oh,
to
I
back
ain't throwing
drives
no
where
more
they're throwing an
bullets, I tell you
interception.
that.
Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill.
That's only 9
tackled
yards.
a yard short of the marker.
Game.
Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. To throw again on second down. Wentz.
Big boy pick.
And
Oh
it's
my.
knocked away and incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. Ball up to the 35 now as
No
they
deep
come
passes
up
are working on me, I'm just
10.
saying.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
Like, you keep passing to the same
Showed
man.
off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Here's second and 10 now from the 35. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the
That's
line of
part of the
scrimmage
plan.
until the ball
Watch.
moves.
So
Now
the
watch-
penalty
now watch
certainly
what
helps
happens.
him out as they come up on second and 5. Steps away to his left. And now he's going to use his legs.
Better go out of
Take
bounds.
this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
You could have so many
Wentz
more
can pull
yards.
it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. To throw, it's Wentz. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep, back over the middle.
Bro, I
And that
swear, you
will
got
be
something
incomplete.
against your tight end or
Would
something.
have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So now second and 10 after the
Well,
incompletion.
you have him running
of the
around
first
like he's a
down.
wide receiver.
To throw is Wentz. Buying time to his left. That would complete to the former Seminole, Auden Tate.
Everyone has their strengths, able to move to their right or their left, being able to throw the football. So that means you've got to work on both because you never know which way you're going to get flushed by pressure. In this situation, able to escape to his left and makes an accurate throw.
And he'll have his man.
No,
That's
that's
Edelman.
my pick.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 28. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll check in with our Jonathan Coachman. He'll have highlights and analysis of the first half, and our highlights will likely be on the defensive side of the football here. Scoreless game, and down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
Oh my God.
Now flags will come
You
in.
please
I
do
think
line
this
that.
one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Now a chance to make that encroachment penalty really hurt. First and 5. Wentz to throw again. Dancing, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. He's at the 50, the 30, 20. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the...
Do I ever?
That's fielded in the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is.
The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it. And the Seahawks have picked it up.
I hit stick you.
You look at the guy
gotta-
who coughed it up and say,
you gotta
geez,
hit
what did he
stick.
do? But hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm
Well,
not
I
going
hit
to
stick
tip it.
you.
I'm going to dock.
Who's your other QB? Is your other QB any good?
My cap to him. Congratulations. Big time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Ready? 56. Mike's 56. I got one.
Vic now after the fumble recovery. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And incomplete. An excellent play downfield. Should have been picked off, really. But second down instead. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Now Vic stripped. He lost the football. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On third down, Vic. Oh, and now Vic throwing another interception.
Not a pick six.
Picked off at the 15. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Now Wentz steps away. And for the 4th time
You pass to
tonight,
him every time. I'm not stupid. I know how you play.
Apparently
what?
Get this one back to the 20-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there.
Screw
He's
him,
have to make some
he
real
can't catch.
adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
On 2nd
Oh,
and
he's
10.
wide open.
Vic. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 40. And they
Okay, I'm stopping that from happening. That ain't happening again. There we go. Now that ain't happening again. Have a better wide receiver on. Well, not better, but
they're going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
It's your time, baby. We did it.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A new life now following the late turnover. Maybe a chance for points here before the break.
Yeah, pretty nice situation they find themselves in because they're really maybe one completion away from...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Edelman was the intended target.
that work.
That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing...
And now here is another interception.
These picks that we're throwing.
These guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, okay,
I think
Coach,
I get ball.
appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the
let's
second
go.
half.
You know this man right here has a 98 speed?
And they get the football first as the second half is underway. This will be fielded at the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
22 yards there, a first down. A first down throw coming for Vic. Now Vic stripped. He lost the football. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Here's Michael Vick. He'll buy some time right.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and press your advantage.
12 yards on the return that time, and it's Chiefs football.
I'm going to have nightmares from that hit. Holy.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. He'll try and run it. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll take this to the other side.
You have so many more yards ahead of
you. 23 yards on the tuck and run. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Working from the gun. Wentz being chased out left. He's going to take off with it.
Better run about, boy.
But not before he's inside the 30. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Wentz now on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Wentz steps away to his left. His throw incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be.
Christian McCaffrey?
And this play was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to...
You haven't been running with him? I'm
nice
done.
1st down.
Sliding out of the pocket. And that is caught by...
But he almost ran out of the end zone.
Touchdown.
It's a good slap.
A 9-yard touchdown there, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point good by Gostkowski, and we are tied at 7. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a good effort.
Bro, I almost had a TD right there.
Across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 15. And a great return as he takes us on just shy of the 45. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. Because if you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who are getting 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean,
and this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Julian Edelman, his 2nd touchdown of the night, and the Chiefs have taken the lead. Gostkowski the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's go.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. 23 yards on the tuck and run. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just 1 big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made. And that just means you're 1 big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. To throw, Vick. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a 1st. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to throw it here. Vick forced out to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Virgil Green is tied in, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. 4th down, Vick. Buying time to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The sack by Robert Quinn. So they finally get their first trip to the red zone, and it ends with nothing.
And that's what I'm going to focus on with you because you teed it up really well. Finally get to the red zone. So there's got to be a little bit of frustration because they haven't moved the ball as well as they wanted to all game. Now they get there, but we got to go for it.
And that's caught inside the 30. An outstanding
as I was saying, this game likes you, doesn't like me.
61 yards.
Should have been a pick.
That's one thing, but with a defender right there, that was a heck of a play.
It used to be that one-handed catch was instinctive in a game. Now it's a practiced move.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Flush to his right. And his throw here's incomplete. Kyle Fuller there defensively. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Wentz. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
Better go for it. Yeah, there you go, little guy. Go for
absorbed
it.
in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Here's Wentz to throw, eluding the pressure right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. They give it and it taketh away. Yeah,
the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Fourth quarter, down to the final.
No, it wasn't a dot, it was luck. Come on, start it back up. It's taking you so long. Holy. Come on. Are we gonna play?
And we got a 1-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Out to his left. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Tyus Bowser in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Jerry Rice, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down. A really nice knockdown. He has so much pressure in these situations on defensive backs. What are they taught?
Play the ball, not the man. Because if you have a pass interference penalty in this spot, boy, oh boy, you put your team in a bad place.
He's back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10, being chased out left. And he'll be out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. A very important extra point there, up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out on them and finish the game.
And they'll have to be careful how they handle this. Now Wentz steps away to his left. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they topped 30. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Darius Leonard bringing the pressure yet again. That's his third sack here tonight. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Buying time to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So now it's going to come down to the Pro Bowler, Gostkowski. His first attempt of the night here, and it's a big one. It's for the win. And the 13-year man puts it through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they take in the lead in the final seconds.
The Seahawks take over first and 10.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary throwing it towards the end zone.
Had to kick a field goal to win.
Thinking back to 2015, didn't we see Green Bay pull that off twice in the season?
Let's go. The Pittsburgh won by 3 points.
So stranger things have happened. It'd be interesting to see what the defensive strategy is about who they put on the field to try and knock that ball away.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night, everybody.
You want to play me on Expedition? Okay. What team you want? I want to play against you. What do you mean? We can't play each other offline, so yeah. I'll invite you. Yeah, no, I'm good. You sure to play me? Okay. Come on, play me. One more time. We're doing this again. Okay, but what, you got GTA? Oh.